Jared Poland, Fro Knows Photo.com, here with Shannon. Shannon, what's up?
What's happening, Jared? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing. Tell the people around the world where you live.
I live in Cullman, Alabama, which is northern Alabama, about 2 hours from Nashville.
Oh, all right. 2 hours from Nashville isn't bad. And I met Shannon while on the road with Matisyahu.
Correct.
We had a lot of fun. I still have tape on my shoe. It's still there.
I like that. That's good.
So Shannon asked me a question, and obviously it's a question that's going to help a lot of people who are searching for the right camera to purchase, and I figured we might as well record it. So that's the question, right? What should you get?
Yeah, my wife, she took photography when she was younger in high school and a little bit in college, and obviously, she didn't have the type of cameras we have today, and I was just asking Jared if there's any recommendations, seeing as how he's such a fantastic photographer, any recommendations for me to get my wife the best, digital camera for the price.
And did you have a price?
I don't want to spend more than, it's not that I don't want to spend more than $500. I think $500 is a pretty good limit. I can probably get something fairly decent for that, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, you fit right into there's two. You've got your Nikon, you've got your Canon. You have Nikon D3100 kit, should run maybe $600. If you go to, one of the big box stores, sometimes they run different offers, which either give you gift cards or just an accessory pack and things like that. You could always look online. I work with a store called Allen's Camera. They may be able to hook you up. So that's the Nikon D3100. Then you have something like the Canon Rebel T3i or the T2i, which was replaced by the T3i, which you could probably get for not terribly too much, and it's a good starter camera. Either way you go, she will be perfectly happy. They both do the exact same thing. It's just a matter of learning how to use the camera. But really, the basic starting kit is going to be fine for her. Well, yeah, you have to explain to her what I shoot raw means.
She knows now.
Oh.
At first, she was a little leery on why I was wearing the hat that said that.
Well, you should have been like, dear, we have 4 kids.
Yeah. Well, actually, after I told her, showed her a couple of the photos, she said, "Oh, I get it." So she got it pretty much.
Well, good. Yeah. So here's what to look for when you're buying this. I know you talked about Craigslist. Mm-hmm. I am always weary.
I am too. I like new stuff. Don't get me wrong, but you can find decent deals on Craigslist. I have before.
You can.
Yes.
No, you definitely can. It's just you obviously want to meet this person, and you don't know any better. Like if you buy something from them and they didn't give you the battery or the charger, you're screwed.
Right.
Because you may not know what it comes with, or if it's stolen. You're basically a basic starter kit for somebody just getting going is really simple. You buy the starter. You buy like the D3100 or that basic Canon, and you can really go hold on to it at one of those big box stores. They have them out on display. Right. It's nothing like what I carry around on tour.
Right.
I know that you're probably going to. I know you. Oh wait,
my son is here.
What's up, big guy?
Say hi, Jared. Say hi, Jared. Or say hi, Fro.
Hi, Fro.
Say it.
Hi, Fro.
There you go.
Hello.
Okay, Daddy's working right now, so give me 1 minute, okay? All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, so I'd go look there, and you're going to want to photograph the kids, and you're going to, in the future, want to add on some lenses.
Right.
I mean, the basic lens that it's going to come with will not let you shoot your kid playing football. It just won't reach far enough. So what I'm going to prepare you to do is you're going to end up spending, say, $500 on a real deal lens in the future, if not more.
Okay.
But if you wanted to start with something basic for for shooting simply outdoors, you could spend maybe another $199 or $249 if they sell it as a kit for what they call a 55 to 200 zoom lens. It's all plastic. It's a throwaway thing. If it breaks, it gets thrown away. It's just let's shoot outside because I need to get pictures of my kid playing sports.
Right.
I'm just letting you know that's the very basic thing. It's not something that I would recommend for somebody who's looking to be a pro. Right. You're just looking to get snapshots.
Exactly. Well, I want her to be able to take pictures of my kids and obviously my kid playing football. So yeah, that's pretty imperative for me. Yes, that would be.
You may need to spend a little bit more than what you were looking for. I'm going to look up some of the kits or see what Alan has, but
I'm willing. I mean, I'm willing to spend more if she's going to utilize it and use it. Yeah, I'm going to spend more money because it makes more sense to have something that will last and she can get use out of, right?
Yeah, what's great about these starter cameras is if she never takes it out, if she never gets out of auto, it's going to work fine. The whole point here is to try to get out of auto and shoot in manual, right. Which she can do over time. She can watch the site, and as soon as I finish my book, I'll send you one so that she can learn it. And I have, if you get the D3100, I have a 2-part guide. It's like 40 minutes long. It's free. It's on YouTube for basically what it's a rundown of what the camera does, how to set it up, and what each button does. The very basics, like this button means this. Right. I mean, that's what I would recommend. I would start with just the basic lens, and if they have a kit price, then I would get that second lens, that 55 to 200.
Well, I'm definitely leaning towards a Nikon 3100 for sure. It was the first one you had said, and it stuck in my mind. And I went on Craigslist and looked, and that was the first one that popped out.
Sure.
And I actually saw one. A guy was selling for about $350 or so. He had the normal lens and the lens you just spoke about. He had as a package deal.
Did you contact him?
I emailed, yes, with no reply yet, but I'm waiting.
Yeah, I mean, the questions to ask the guy are, do you have the original box? Do you have the original receipt? Where did you buy it? $350 seems a little inexpensive when it should have sold for about $6 something.
Sure, but maybe he's in dire need for money.
Well, that's always the case. Just meet him in a public place.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. I've had many dealings with Craigslist, and I'm still alive.
Well, that's good. I mean, I'm afraid of you.
What do you mean? I'm a nice guy.
I know you are a nice guy. I'm not afraid of you.
This jazz hand stuff, but I'm a nice guy, Jared.
All right, so I that's pretty basic stuff. You get the memory cards, you get a bag. That's really all you need to worry about.
Yeah.
Anything else that you need explanation for?
No, not really. I knew your expertise would come in handy. Asking you these questions, and that's probably what I needed was somebody to actually guide me in the right direction. More than me looking. I'd rather consult a professional like yourself. So
yeah.
I don't know. I take pictures with my iPhone, which I'm a master of. Let me tell you. It's a point and shoot camera.
Yeah, you're the one who took the picture of me sleeping on the dressing room couch.
That's correct. Don't do that. So not the drum right now. Okay.
The drum. Anyway,
I got a little djembe over there. He's patting on it. See, there he is.
Oh yeah.
Fro, say hi, Fro. One more time, please, for Daddy. Say hi, Fro. Say it.
Hi, Fro.
There you go. Okay. So yeah. I wanted to consult the professional because I've been touring a lot and I've traveled a lot and I've encountered unnumbered amounts of camera guys.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I'm not going to do this because I'm not going to say this because I'm friends with you now, but you're probably the most professional one I've met because you cared about where you were standing. You cared about more than just getting the shots. You wanted the shot.
Yeah.
And you were willing to wait for it. And there was one day I remember we were on stage. It was at Norva in Norfolk, Virginia.
Yep.
And you were sussing the room out, and I'm loading my gear in, getting my gear all set up, and I hear you up in the top. This would be a great spot to film from, not knowing that my banner would be covering your face. After I put up the Matisyahu banner, there was no spot for you.
No, there wasn't.
I believe that was the show you got the kick-ass one recently, right?
Yep, that is the one where I ended up getting that other, and it was good to have the Matis banner up.
Yep.
The first time when I was shooting that show and we just met, and I was going to go on stage, you were very hesitant to let me go because you didn't know, you've never worked with me to know that I'm not going to just be that. I mean, I may have an afro, but I'll get in, I may get in the, I'm not going to get in the way. I know where.
Now, but at that time, I didn't mean to cut you off. At that point in time, I was like, wait a minute. I had to question only for the simple fact that I wanted to make sure my boss knew what you were doing.
Yep.
Which is, Matisyahu. And I talked to Mike, the tour manager at the time. He said, yeah, this guy's cool. Just make sure he doesn't get in the way. And I didn't have to. I didn't have to tell you.
Yeah.
There was one moment on the whole time that you were out, and it was the first time when you went on stage. I was a little leery because you were right in the front, and then you knew what to do after that. I didn't have to tell you. You knew exactly what you were doing.
Yeah, so. It's just a matter of
That's how we became friends. You knew what you were doing. So I like people who are professional, because I like to think I'm a professional at my job.
You are a professional at your job.
Even though I look like this.
Well, I'll say this to the people out there just getting started. If you have to get the respect of everybody on the road. You're entering, I think I said this in the video the other day, that actually I wrote it. When you join a tour, these people have become a family for the last couple weeks, if not months, and and it's just you're entering their world. So you don't want to say things out of line. You don't want to do things out of line. You want to fit in and keep your mouth shut until you're really spoken to.
Yeah, that's good. You did. You were good. You were fantastic. I mean, really, seriously. I mean, I've had to, get people out of the way when Modest. Sometimes Modest will come out and there'll be a full pit full of, photographers. He'll come out and not even sing any song, any lyrics yet, and point to the pit and do the sign. So that means I come out and clear everybody out from the front, and they're looking at me like, "Well, we got photo passes." That I don't care. My boss said you have to leave.
I've never seen that.
Oh, that's happened quite a few times on this tour.
Really?
Yeah, he's come out and felt really uncomfortable that they're all, in his face, and he'll wipe them all out. I've seen 15 get cleared out by me in one fell swoop.
Wow, I would be totally pissed if I was in the pit and I got moved.
Yeah, well, I think your pictures prove your worth. Jared. I think you're a pretty awesome photographer, and I'll give you kudos on that.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's just. Yeah, sometimes when I'm one of the people in the pit just allowed 3 songs because the bands don't know me, it does get to be a little frustrating, because it's not like I can prove it, show here, look at my work while we're shooting. And
right, yeah, there's not enough ample time for you to whip out your credentials, so to speak.
Yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, any final things you want to say? Ask?
I think I will have more questions down the line once I get the Canon D3100.
That would be Nikon.
Yeah, well, sorry, I messed up. Nikon, yeah, that's it. Why did I say Canon? You know what it is? My wife has had several Canon cameras in the past, and I think she still has some of them. The old, 35 millimeter film ones. But I don't know why I said Canon. That's really weird, because I want to get the Nikon.
That's cool.
You told me to get. I probably will, and I probably will have a ton of questions for you. But with your guidance, I think my wife will be able to get back into the swing of things, and she's got a really good eye for pictures. She's had some really nice photos in the past.
Then it doesn't matter what camera you get, whatever if she's got the eye, she's got the eye.
Well, she's the artist like you.
Oh, good.
You just need the right tool, correct?
Most of the time.
Well, that's what she said. But I think I'll have more questions in the future. But I just wanted to clarify to everybody out there, jaredpoland.com. He shoots raw, fantastic guy. On top of his art, which is his photography, fairly amazing, man. You guys got to check it out.
So why don't you tell everybody what you do on the road before we go?
Me, I'm a guitar tech. You know what? I don't like to really glamorize what I do. I've been doing it for a long time, and I guess they used to call them roadies back in the day, but this isn't Spinal Tap time anymore. So I don't think we don't. It's like being a stewardess or a flight attendant. They used to be called stewards and stewardesses. Now they're flight attendants. They just don't want to be called that. I guess times change and things evolve, and they get new names for things. You can call me an asshole if you want, but I'm a stage manager for bands.
Stage manager sounds good to me.
So it's kind of like I run a Taco Bell or something. Just nothing glamorous.
Whatever works.
Sure, I get the job done. That's all I know.
All right, man. Well, good luck with whatever you get. Whatever you need, let me know. I am always here.
Fantastic, brother. Thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you in a minute, so hang on the line. I'm just going to say goodbye to the world.
Can do.
All right, everybody.
JaredPoland.com. He shoots raw. Check him out. Look at me. I'm covering my eyes with shakas, brother.
Jared Poland, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.
Peace.